pair of joggers and some jeans, man, you know what I mean. Keep the sneaks clean, force the Jordans, to every pair, they important. Unreleased retros, gorgeous. Shoe collection to my recollection, so enormous. Probably wonder how I afford it. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. Well, this talent works, ain't my day job, it's a job. Like when Jordan wore the 12s in game 5. Flu game, man, so live. Sit back and check these kicks as I pose. Welcome to my show. What are those? What are those? What are those? So unique. What are those? DJ Sway. What are those? J Money. What are those? AP. What are those? M Slice. What are those? Definition. What are those? What are those? What are those? So unique. What are those? DJ Sway. What are those? J Money. What are those? AP. What are those? M Slice.
Welcome to What Are Those? This is your host DJ Relavent on So Unique Radio. It is so good to have you here again. If this is your first time here, this show is about the love of shoes and knowing the difference in what type of footwear works for you. And I pretty much give you a chronological history of my shoe game. I pretty much talk about the various ways that I've diversified the type of kicks that I'm into nowadays. And times have changed. I'm older, I have kids, more responsibility, and I'm not as picky as I used to be. Actually, I take that back. Would you say I'm more picky, J Money?
No, you're just picky about how the colorways work and how do they look together with certain type of clothes.
Perfect transition, because shout out to my co-host, my director, J Money 2020.
Sup?
And my other co-host, CJ2K. All right, so check this out. Shoe cam, we got to put in the shoes right now. Do you see these bad boys I'm wearing right now? These bad boys right here are the Flight Club 91. Now, quick story. Now, I know you're looking like, bro, you got LeBron James on your table, all right? And we have a mystery box right here. We don't even know what's inside here yet. Do you know what's inside here, J Money?
Yes, but I'm not.
Okay, so you missed the whole, that was the setup, right? If I say, do you know who's it? Like, okay, now I'm getting irritated. So when I say I don't even know what's in the box, all right? I set it up like, J Money, you don't know what's in the box, but then you say you know what's in the box. Okay, well, can't be mad. Mommy and daddy always told you not to what?
Lie.
Exactly, all right, so we'll go with it. So don't worry, we're going to get into these LeBron James in a minute. But the kicks that I'm wearing right now, these are the Flight Club 91. Now, I have a love-hate relationship for these kicks right here, okay? Let me tell you why. I bought these shoes for my dad. I want to say it was, 2-3 years ago, Joe? Actually, 4 years ago at Columbiana Mall. And he doesn't rock them anymore, okay? He doesn't rock them anymore. So he was like, hey, you want your shoes back? Really odd, but it's okay. No complaints, right? So check this out. The thing about these shoes right here, all right, so I have a love-hate relationship with the Flight 91, the Flight Club 91 shoes. Let me tell you why. When I bought these kicks for my dad, right, I want to say it was 4 years ago, right, J Money?
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago at Columbiana Mall, Mom just died not too long ago, and I wanted to just treat my dad. I said, Dad, this is who I am. I'm a sneakerhead, but I take care of my household. My family wants for nothing, and we serve Jehovah God to the utmost of our ability. We are regular pioneering. We are doing X, Y, and Z. We are doing the best that we can to serve Jehovah in these last days. But while we're here in these last days, I am who I am. I like sneakers. That's what I like. And my wife has gotten accustomed to it. My kids know it. That's just who I am. Some people like Skechers. Some people like Gucci. Some people like Chanel. I like what, J Money?
Sneakers.
All day long. So when I bought these kicks for him, 4 years later, he was like, yo, like literally this year, he's like, son, I've only wore these shoes you bought me twice, and kind of hurt my feet. You want them back? Never had any shoes returned to me before, but I was like, all right. I wasn't a fan of them, right? Because, sorry, I just had to chill. I don't know, my neck just hurt. But anyway, I never were a fan of these kicks for the simple reason that they were the Retro 6 inspired. You can see the picture. It's either going to be here or here in post-production. Don't judge. All right, we are on a limited budget here. Hey, but we do have 2 cameras now and a lighting crew, right, J Money?
Yes, we do.
We are moving up, wouldn't you say?
Yes, we are.
Okay, you are getting the hang of this. So they are the Retro 6 inspired. So the Flight 91s are not really a pair of retros. However, they are inspired from the 6, because if you look at the Retro 6 and look at the Flight Club 91, they look really identical. The only difference is on the back. I think the Retros either has a Nike check or a big Air Jordan sign, and I think the Flight Clubs kind of do something similar. So these are like around the house. I may play ball in them, or if I'm running up the food line to grab something, I may rock them, but they're okay. You know, it's not my cup of tea, not my favorite, but it definitely goes well with the Jordan joggers. That's just my opinion. But look, this is what we're gonna do. That's the quick story that I wanted to talk about the retros. Or see, I'm already getting confused. But the Flight Club 91s, these are the shoes. You know, I like to talk about the drip in the beginning of the show, what shoes I'm rocking. We always talk about that. Then we take a slight commercial. It's not really a commercial, right, J-Money? What are we gonna do?
Really just pause the camera, get the shoes, turn back on the camera.
I'm so proud of seeing my seed. She's just a mini-me. Facts. We'll be right back after these. Can we say after this commercial?
I guess so.
All right, that's what we'll say. After this commercial, what are those on So Unique Radio? So when it comes to LeBron James, I have a love-hate relationship with LeBron James. I think I'm supposed to say balls, right, Slice? Do you say pause after you say love-hate relationship? No? Okay. So let's start that over. All right, hi. Welcome back to What Are Those? This is your host, DJ Relavent, with J Money 2020 and Monet 2011. I want to call her No Name for some reason because the names are so similar. You know what I'm saying? Monet 2011.
What's that?
Okay, that was weak sauce. All right, so when it comes to LeBron James, I have an extreme love-hate relationship for him because in the beginning, his shoes were ugly. Okay, let's just be honest. From the time he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the first 9 years, his shoe game was ugly. They looked like work boots. I'm gonna put a pair of LeBron James. Is either when I do post production, I don't know. J Money, will the picture be on this side of my head or this side? Do you remember?
It'll be on this side.
It'll be on this side. All right. So I'm gonna put in post production. I'm gonna put a pair of work boots and his first pair of LeBrons. They were ugly to me. Maybe y'all like them. You couldn't wear them with anything. Now, maybe if you played basketball in them. Now, I don't have any experience of playing ball in the first 9 pairs or 7 pairs of the LeBron James. However, I do have a pair of LeBron James that I love. I have the low tops. Man, I forgot the number. In fact, that's why I have my good old handy phone right here. Let's look up the numbers of the LeBrons. LeBron shoes list. All right, so let me see which ones I've had. All right, let's go here. Complete list of LeBron shoes. Man, you tell me you got good internet. That thing go by fast. All right, so the Air Zoom generation from 03, 04 were disgusting. They look like boots. They were ugly. The Zoom LeBron 3s, trash. The Zoom LeBron 4s, these were in the 06, 07. They were trash. The Zoom LeBron 5, I'm telling you, they look like a Velcro strap. It just looked weird. The Air Max LeBron 6 were ugly. Air Max LeBron 7 were ugly. I'm glad I could read Roman numeral. The Air Max LeBron 8, they're not as bad as I thought they looked. All right, the 8s, I would buy the 8s. Now, when it comes to retros, keep in mind, retros means shoes that came out 3-4 years ago that have some resale value. I'm not saying LeBron's older shoes don't have resale value. I'm just saying they ain't reselling like some J's. I just throw it out there. But I will buy the 8s. In fact, I may look for a pair of 8s and make a video about that. The 9s were okay because they're basically the same iteration of the 8s. And this is when he was with the Miami Heat. They had the Miami Heat color, the 2011 and the 2012. The LeBron 10s, I did not like them. The LeBron 10s look weird. Once again, looks like a big old boot. I did not like them. The LeBron, okay, what are you doing, J Money? That's very distracting. Are you doing squats? I am docking you 75 cents, okay? And what are you laughing at, okay? 16 cents coming out your pay. All right, so LeBron 11s, J Money, I didn't like them. They were ugly. The 11s were ugly. Now the 12s look like a transformer. These came out in 2014, 2015. This is when he was with the Miami Heat. I didn't like them. To me, I felt like they were trying to be like the foam posits. They were okay. I know a lot of people like the 12s. I wasn't a fan of the 12s. The LeBron 13s, once again, they were the 12s, but I just didn't like the style. It wasn't my fan. I wasn't a fan of them. The 14s were ugly to me. The 15s were ugly to me. But let me tell you something. When we got into the 16s, in 2018, 2019, that's when LeBron changed the game. The 16s were a problem, and they're gonna be right here. You said it on this side, right, G-Money?
No, I was wrong. That's on.
It's gonna be on this side. All right, well, one of us is gonna be right. I had every single pair of the 16s. I had the 17s. I love this colorway with the 17s. And then when we got to the 17s in 2019, 2020, these bad boys right here. These bad boys. There's a color that I want from this one. These are the 17s. They have this part is like a lime green iteration, lime green and fuchsia, like this red color, and everything else is totally white. You can tell I've worn this shoe a lot. Like I've worn in work and everything. They're the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. You can play basketball in them. You can work out in them. You can go to the store. They look good in joggers. And let me ask you a question. Put it in the chat. Is it weird, or is it a foul on the play to where LeBron James wear a pair of Jordan joggers and a Jordan shirt? I don't think it's a foul. They both wear 23. Some people think LeBron's the GOAT. They own something else. He's definitely number 2 of all time. No one's topping Jordan, I'm sorry. Never, like ever. Even in the new system, we could be like, remember that guy named James? Nope. All the GOATs went to, they died. That's an inside joke. All right, so, what's that? I get nothing? No, nothing. All right, okay, tell the crowd. All right, so I always love these. This was the first pair of LeBron James I've ever had. Well, second pair actually, because I had the 16s, and these are the 17s. The 17s are just a problem. Actually, I take that back. These are the 17s. These are the 16s. So the 16s, this is just the top, the high top version of the 16s. And let me tell you something. One of the best shoes I've ever wore in my life. And they just have so many different colorways. Now you have the 18s. I didn't like the 18s. The 18s are nice, don't get me wrong. It was just like, his shoe, they feel tight. So if you're at 9.5, you better get you a 10 because it's gonna be like your feet can't breathe. Because once again, a lot of the new shoes, they're doing this thing where it's no tongue. So it's like a sock. So it fits like a sock and it's meant to fit snug. And most of these shoes are basketball shoes. They are meant to endure the rigors of playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then, ladies and gentlemen, we get to my baby, Monet. Can you hand me the box, please? So, J-Money, you said you already know what's in here, right?
Yes.
These are the 18 lows. I have not even worn them yet. And I've had these shoes for, what, a month now?
Yeah.
What'd you say, CJ?
A second.
I've had it no, it can't be the second. I've had it for a month. What is he talking about?
He's talking about you had it for 2 months.
Oh, so I've had it for 2 months. I think he's actually right. Because I bought these back in late July.
Yes, when I was on spring break.
You was on spring break. I bought these back in late July. And then, so I haven't worn them yet. So should we just go ahead and open it?
Yes, we should.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Look at these, but look at that colorway. J Money, what do you think of these?
I love it because like on one side it can show that you're nice and smooth, but then when you turn it around, you show that who you really are.
Oh my goodness. Look at this inside right here.
Huh.
Do you see that? Isn't that crazy?
No.
Lower?
Yes.
Is that better?
Open it a little.
Oh, vanilla. Well, you probably ain't gonna see it because the camera's too far, but it's okay. It has buzz. These are the Space Jams. Say your favorite part, Jamie.
What's up, Doc?
So it's funny, right? So it actually has that on the shoe. Though I have not worn them yet, I have worn them outside, like inside the house, like just to try them on. Because I bought them I want to say I bought them at Foot Locker. I think it was Foot Locker I bought this. So remember I was telling you that LeBrons, they run tight. They run true to size, like they are tight. So I'm a 9.5, and I went with a 10, and thankfully I did. Hold on, my mic keeps falling. All right, that's better. So I'm a 9.5, and thankfully I went with a 10 because it would have been bad, because it would have been uncomfortable. Now here's the question. These are the Toon Squad version. It's really nice. It has, I forgot what character this guy is on, but if you saw his, I haven't seen the new movies. Jay Money, have you seen the new Space Jam movie?
No, but there is a way when we can't see it.
Okay, so have you seen did you see the original one with Michael Jordan?
Yes, I loved it.
Of course, I mean, come on, we all seen it. Good job. All right, so this color right here, it is LT Smoke Gray Sunset Pulse. And I think I paid $160 for these two. Yeah, so these run $160. Now here's the thing. Now you may be wondering, what is this? I'm not taking this off because I never plan on wearing these shoes. I bought these shoes to resell. These shoes right now are $160. Let's see, if we were to go to StockX right now, right? And we were trying to buy the LeBron James Space Jams, right? Let's see, LeBron James Space Jam shoes. And then let's see, all right, so on Flight Club, they're $164. On eBay, they're $290. On Goat, they're $240. $239, $225, $169. All right, so right now, if I was to resell these shoes, I wouldn't get much return. They're brand new, so I'll probably get at cost. I probably could bump it up $10 if I was to sell it today. However, if I kept these shoes for 6 months, maybe 8 months, especially when NBA season returns, I can honestly resell these shoes for about $300-400, and I could get it. It's about playing the long game, right? And I haven't, I'm not trying to wear these. I mean, these are nice, don't get me wrong, but I bought them literally just to resell. And there are some shoes that warrants that type of treatment. These type of shoes right here, I just, with the movie, the rarity of it, think of the Air Jordan 11s, the Space Jams. Whenever they come out, they sell out. Now, unfortunately, LeBron does not have that same type of clout. He's a big star, don't get me wrong, but ain't nobody selling shoes like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan stopped playing basketball in 1998. So these are the Space Jams. Now, if you're interested in paying $300, holler at your boy. But somebody will be. In a year or two, when that's how retros are. These shoes just came out this year, so that's why you don't see a big price gap, right? It's 160. I paid 160. You see a fluctuation between 164 and 200, 239. That's not worth making $80. Not for this type of shoe. You wait about a year or two, you can honestly sell this shoe for $300-400. You can make your money back. You know what I'm saying? And now keep in mind, if you do wear the shoe and it has a crease, then you have to take some dollar points off because it's just going to depreciate in value as with anything. But what you think, J Money? You think I should sell it or you think I should just wear them?
I think you should wear it.
Why?
Because it's nice. The color waves are nice, and you can rock it with all black and like some green.
You really could rock green. I don't think I look good in green, but it is something to really think about, though, right? All right, so these are the LeBron 18 lows. These are amazing. You got a chance to see the 17s and the 16s, and the 16 lows I already sold, so I didn't have that to show. And so these are the LeBrons. Once again, this is what are those? J Money, you got anything before we leave?
Just subscribe, hit that like button, and put down in the comments below what is your favorite type of shoe.
Oh, I like that. J Money 2020, CJ2K, Monet, y'all be easy. This is DJ Relavent on So Unique Radio. Peace.